Welcome to Intellectual Core Needs and Budgeting. Why is it important to work your budget around your intellectual needs? And what are those needs? What does it mean to be intellectually rounded? When you spend your money without having your goals built into your daily life, friends, there is a great chance of missing a connecting chain in one or more core needs. When our lives build around spiritual, physical, emotional, and intellectual core needs, we are simply much happier, more productive, and overall more successful people. This is how we are built. This is how our created us. So this episode concludes a series of these 4 mindful goals planning with a holistic budget. In episode 49, I strongly recommend for you who didn't have a chance to listen through this 4 series of my episodes, I recommend to go back and check episode 49 where I covered the topic of spiritual core needs and how to plan around them. And then in episode number 50, I described the physical core needs goal setting. And in episode number 51, our emotional needs, how to work around our budget with planning around our emotional needs. And today, welcome to episode number 52, where we will be discovering the truth about our intellectual core needs for a whole, happy, and fulfilling life. Welcome to Simple Money Systems. This is your top podcast for moms with special needs kids who are eager to pay down their debt for a fearless, meaningful life that brings them joy. Hi, Deanna Gallas here. I'm the host of this show for exceptional women just like you who are desperate for a debt-free life without going broke. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up your sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom zone with confidence. When observing kids and just looking back on our childhood, it's easy to notice that kids are curious by nature. They like to explore and experience things, often getting themselves in trouble. And thank God for having protective and loving parents, or at least somebody who could pull them out of that busy street to safety. And then somebody has to explain them how dangerous it is to play on the street and what those 3 lights mean, green, yellow, and red. Such basic information we have to learn and obey to be safe and to stay alive. It is natural for us to go through childhood learning, elementary, middle, and high school, and then we look into professional learning, enhancing our talents and gifts to put them to work and hopefully to earn a living, improve our lifestyle, and to help fulfill our needs, desires, and wants. This is what basically describes intellectual need. It also refers to a desire or drive to gain knowledge, solve problems, understand concepts, and engage in cognitive activities. When we realize, let's say, You want to go on a vacation to a different country. First, I hope you learn about the place, how to navigate through all those logistics, including transportation, booking hotels, activities, and so on. So, to plan, first you need to have some knowledge of first and foremost budgeting, because you need to be able to work around your budget to schedule basically everything, all your activities, all your moves, right? Then you need to be able to perform your actual goal setting. You need to be able to map your days and your activities in order to be productive and in fulfilling through your vacation time, right? It requires some learning. You need to have basic skills in these areas. Some people, they just ignore all the travel like that altogether because it is so overwhelming to go through the organization and planning and preparing. But if you are really interested to expand your life experience in a safe and engaging way, you will gain knowledge that you need to achieve your goal. The need to learn arises when you encounter a gap in your understanding, knowledge, or skills, and then you feel compelled to fill that gap. Okay, intellectual need. I really do love this one. As Albert Einstein said, quote, "Once you stop learning, you start dying," end of quote. It is our self-improvement, self-realization, our structure, and it's our heritage. Core intellectual needs consist of the fundamental mental and cognitive requirements necessary for intellectual development and well-being. We need to explore new ideas, ask questions, and seek understanding. It is amazing to use imagination, create new ideas, and think outside the box. It is important to stay engaged in activities that challenge the mind and prevent cognitive stagnation. Develop skills that help you to find solutions to complex and simple problems. Gain deep understanding and practical knowledge from others' experiences and reflections. You need to be able to create your structures in systems that work for you and share your experience with others. Helping others with what helps you is one of the noble things you can offer. And friends, while I am sharing this episode with you about our intellectual needs, this is my true desire to share my experience, my debt-free life experience with you. And this is what I'm really practicing right now at this very moment. And friends, this gives me such a joy, such a satisfaction, fulfillment in my life that I'm able to share it with you and also help you. If you need help with your budgeting, money management, or pay off those credit cards, this is my joy to be able to help you because I know from my own experience, and I know I would be able to help you out. Friends, core intellectual needs contribute to your ability to thrive intellectually and emotionally. Because these four areas of our core needs are essential for maintaining mental sharpness, fostering innovation, and achieving personal and professional growth. Now, what areas of your life do you need improvement? If you get frustrated with your money, This is your need that, when met, will make you not only happier, but it will open new, exciting opportunities for you to go after. But until you complete this step first, right? Come on, get your coaching session booked right now. Learn to manage your finances with a simple budget. Invest today in booking 4 sessions of one-on-one coaching with me to learn how to save, invest, and have more money with your current income. You will be amazed to discover how much you're making. Connect with me in the show notes right below this episode. All right, talking about the 4 main core pillars, such as spiritual, physical, emotional, and also intellectual. All 4 of them are interchanging, connecting, and supporting our existence as amazing human beings. And when these needs are met and cared for, friends, it's priceless. You can't measure your freedom in dollars. It's impossible to measure your happiness, your health, your good ambitions, and the gift of life itself. But friends, it is in your power, it's in your hands to improve your life in all of these 4 core areas. See, when you structure your goals around these pillars, your life becomes more complete, more fulfilling, more enjoyable, and much better off. And in my budgeting coaching, I cover how to set your goals according to your main 4 core pillars, how to sort through them, and how to get them done in a simple and engaging way, step by step. And most importantly, we will develop a budget to make sure all 4 of them are taken care of. Don't forget to sign up for the discovery call with me to find out more. Okay? And now I wanted to go over some key intellectual needs that can contribute to a happy life. Number 1, engage in lifelong learning. Remember, you are not done with the learning process. And most of all, you are never too old to learn when you continuously seek new knowledge and experiences and keep the mind engaged. This promotes a sense of growth and accomplishment. Number 2, promote your curiosity and exploration. It does not mean that we are grown-ups, we know it all. Because the drive to explore new ideas, cultures, and perspectives fosters a sense of wonder and excitement in your life. Number 3, creativity. Engaging in creative activities with people you love, whether through art, writing, problem solving, or innovation, allows for self-expression and intellectual satisfaction. Number 4, critical thinking. The ability to analyze, question, and think critically about the world around us and beyond helps in making informed decisions and navigating life's challenges effectively. Reading books, taking classes, and listening to online tutorials and teachings help form and develop your decision-making process. Number 5, meaningful work. Friends, when I have to work on some tasks that I just don't enjoy, what I do, I try to add meaning to them or look from a perspective that adds meaning to whatever I do. It's amazing how then tasks become more easier and even get done much faster. Engaging in work or activities that are intellectually stimulating and aligned with your values can provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Number 6, mental stimulation. Keep your mind sharp and resilient by regularly challenging yourself through puzzles, reading, discussions, and other activities. Number 7, self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. This will lead to a greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Okay, number 8, intellectual autonomy. Give yourself the freedom to think independently and form your own opinions. It is important to have a sense of personal integrity and satisfaction. Number 9, community and intellectual exchange. Try to engage in meaningful conversations and exchanges of ideas with others, like-minded people, or with others having an open mind. This can be enriching and affirming, providing both intellectual stimulation and a sense of connection. And number 10, balancing intellectual pursuits with spiritual, physical, and emotional needs is essential to overall happiness, ensuring that intellectual growth contributes to a well-rounded and satisfying life in all of our areas. All right, now, friends, get your notebook out. List your intellectual core needs. Pick a few that are most important to you and schedule an action plan right in your calendar. Work on your budget so you can freely accomplish all your tasks. Please don't overschedule yourself. Start with 1 or 2 core needs goals, and week by week, add a new one if you need to. It is important, though, to take care of all 4 core needs at the same time. I just want to remind you, so the first core need is spiritual, the second is physical, the third is emotional, and the fourth core need is intellectual. All right, and when you create your next week's calendar with all activities, have all your core needs accounted for and scheduled in. Make sure to follow through. Try not to skip these activities so you can have confidence, wisdom, strength, and drive to accomplish all other activities with joy and excitement. Looking forward to overcoming the obstacles, empowered and equipped. And also, as I mentioned before, you can take care of 2, 3, or even all 4 of your core needs during your power hour, the first thing in the morning. It doesn't have to be dramatic and time-consuming. Even when you're aware of your core needs, it's already a great stepping stone towards your whole and happy life. Friends, have you enjoyed learning about intellectual needs and how to build your budget around them? Well, I enjoyed sharing it with you today. And if you loved what you learned, can you share this episode with one person who you know and tell them one thing that caught your attention? Also, I would love to read your 5-star written review just by scrolling down a few episodes in the review section of the iTunes podcast. And if you're a social bee today, take a snapshot of this episode, tag me, and post it in your stories so together we can share a debt-free life filled with love and excitement with many others. It's mid-August right here. I am glad to have you today on my podcast. What are your goals? Long-term or short-term? Friend, have a conversation with yourself. Discuss your fears and dig deeper into the root cause. Talk about how your life can be fearless with a supporting, bold budget in place. Would it give you more confidence and more freedom to act on your goals? I want you to fly higher, to breathe deeper, and to enjoy yourself and others around you more, so you can have bigger joy today, right now. Friend, give yourself a big hug and smile. You are exceptional, above the crowd, with endless possibilities to dream and to live a life debt-free with confidence. Take a good care of yourself. Talk to you soon. Thank you for tuning into Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful. I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving the pot of precious gems behind for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? I want you to know that your dedication and hard work, day in and day out, caring for your exceptional child's needs does matter. Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Talk to you soon at the Simple Money Systems.